Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, All About Alex. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is packed full of cleaning motivation for y'all. I will be cleaning my family room and then also doing a nighttime cleaning of our kitchen, so you can see how I do my nighttime cleaning routine. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please stick around. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow. And here we go. So I obviously forgot to mention that I am doing our guest bathroom slash my son's bathroom. I'm starting out there first because I actually cleaned his room this day as well before I did his bathroom. And so I just decided to just start here. But it's a pretty small bathroom, and I always clean it whenever I clean his room, just because it does also serve as a guest bathroom. So I just try to make sure I'm cleaning it several times a week, just to make sure we keep the germs and stuff down for him and for all of us, really. So that's what I'm doing here. And one of the other things that I like to do when I'm cleaning the bathroom is to make sure that I clean down the vanity here. I wipe down all the drawers, the knobs, the light fixtures, anything that I have on the wall, just because I want to make sure that I'm getting all the germs, as many as I can, cleared away and nice and sanitized for my son to be able to use. So how often do you guys do your chores? I call them chores. I do mine once a week, try to do the full house once a week. I may not get them all done on the same day. I used to be able to go through this entire house in one day, and that includes the basement. But now that I'm older and I'm having a lot more pain as far as my back, I try to do at least a couple rooms per day, and so that every room is getting cleaned at least once a week. My main day is on Mondays. So like I said, I usually start with my son's room and I go from there, because once I get going in his room, I just get motivated to just continue to keep going. So let me know if you guys have a specific day, or if you do this every other week or whatever. Just let me know what you guys like to do with your cleaning routines. So I think my phone cut off and I didn't get video of me sweeping and mopping the floor, but I did sweep and mop, and then I also cleaned the bathroom rugs just to make sure that everything was nice and sparkly and clean, and then I moved on to the family room. So when I'm cleaning the family room, I usually do start with these bookcases. I don't know why. That's just how I do it, tend to do it anyway. And I don't always take everything off. Every now and then I'll take everything off, but a lot of times I just remove each piece, dust those off, and then clean the shelves underneath, and then just do that on both sides, and then move on. And as you can see, I'm watching one of my favorite content creators, KevOnStage, and I just think he's hilarious. A lot of times I'll put him on, or I'll put on a video of other people cleaning, because that helps motivate me. And I'll either laugh my way through my cleaning or clean along with somebody else while they're cleaning. Okay, so I ran out of my trusty Wood for Good cleaner. So I saw a different one. I think I was at Target when I bought this one. It's called Everspring. I'm going to have it listed in the description box, but it's Everspring Wood Surface Cleaner. And I think it did a really good job. I got the lemon and mint scent. And you know, nothing I don't think can beat my Wood for Good, but this was a really good product as well. So again, I'll have it listed in the description box if you guys are interested in trying it out. So I picked up a couple of new decor pieces, and I kind of had an idea where I wanted them to go, but you'll see it doesn't really work out, but it ended up working out perfectly when I did find the spot for it. So I'm just getting some of those unwrapped, and I'm going to put those up, and then we'll move on to the next space. Okay, so I have this bin here, and it has some of my St. Patrick's Day, Easter, spring type decorations in it, and I'm pulling from that to just add little touches on the bookshelves here. So as you see me bending over and getting things, that's what I'm doing. And I'm just adding just a few touches. Spring is usually my favorite because I usually try to do a lot of just greens and creams and things like that. But this year I did do a lot more color for the girls. So, but that's what you're seeing me do here, is just picking out a few things out of that crate and adding them to the decor in the family room. And now I'm going to be changing out my pillow covers, and I just think this is one of the easiest ways to change up your decor in your space, and very, very inexpensive. I usually get my pillow covers from Amazon, and you can get a really good deal, and they have all kinds of colors and shapes and sizes and textures, And so I usually do this every season. I just change out the pillow covers, and it looks like I have completely new pillows for each season, but it's just the pillow covers. And it's really great for organization because obviously they're going to take up a lot less space than actual pillows. I just keep reusing the same inserts or even old pillows and just changing the pillow covers. And I was able to find a couple new throws for the sofas. And this one here will probably be able to stay out most of the time because it's just like this really pretty soft sage green color. It's so pretty, y'all. I just love it. And I thought it went so well with the tan sofas. So I wanted to add that to the decor as well. So I finally made it to the kitchen, and this is one of the routines that I do when I'm cleaning my kitchen at night. So I wanted to make sure I added that because I know a lot of people like nighttime cleaning routines. I am a night owl. I have a son that has cerebral palsy, so I'm usually up with him off and on throughout the night because he's on a feeding pump and all that jazz. And so I usually am up at night, so I like to be productive if I can be. So this is one of the nighttime kitchen cleaning routines that I do. So for my nighttime routine, I like to give the kitchen sink a really good scrubbing, and I polish it with the stainless steel polish. So, and I also try to clean all of the utensils that go into the sink and that stay there on a daily basis, like the strainer and this rack over here on the side that I use to hold the sponges and all of those things. I try to clean all of those things at night when I know they're probably done being used for the day. Now these mats here, I usually get them from the Dollar Tree, and I use them to protect the stainless steel sinks from scratches and things like that. I just put them down on the bottom of the sink, and one on each side, one underneath the dish straining rack, and then one on the side where the garbage disposal is. And so here I'm just cleaning off this tray. I use it on the island to hold my decor. I like to decorate using trays and baskets and things like that so that things can be easily removed when I need to clear off the space or use it for some other reason. So I'm just cleaning that off. It was a little dusty, and then I'm just fluffing up the flowers and then putting everything back. So I don't know about you guys, but our island tends to be like a catch-all through the week. It usually gets cleaned on Mondays, and it's all nice and clean and pretty. And then as the week goes, it just gets more and more cluttered. And that's normal, I'm sure. Here, we had all been sick, so it was like piles and piles of different cold medicines and supplements and all kinds of things like that I'm putting away here. And then I'm just going to give it a good wipe down and move on to the next. And here I'm just washing out my husband's cups that we don't put in the dishwasher. He has a few of those cups that keep things either hot or warm. So I'm just washing those out for him and putting those away so that he can use them. He usually takes them to work with him. So that's what I'm doing here. So after I'm done cleaning the stove top with just some dish soap and water, I'm going to go back in with this cleaning paste that I love. I will have it listed in the description box for you guys, but it really, really works. And now I'm using this cream that's made for this type of stove top, and it actually just makes it shine really well. And I only do this every other week. The stove gets cleaned every day, obviously, but I go in and do this every other week just to make sure that nothing is getting built up on top of the stove. And now I'm just going to go in with my stainless steel spray and wipe down the stainless steel on the stove, the microwave, the refrigerator, and the dishwasher, and just to make sure that there's no fingerprints or smudges or anything like that. I do this also every other week, and just usually just wipe it down with a wet cloth throughout the weeks when I'm not polishing it. So I try to clean this backsplash ceramic tile a few times a week, just because, you know, it gets splashed with grease and food and all kinds of things, and I just want to make sure that it stays nice and white and clean. So I do have to do that a couple times a week. So once everything is all nice and clean, I just wanted to add a pop of color here and some decor in this corner, just to make that stand out a little bit, and was kept it very simple, and that was it. And here I'm showing you one of my bottles of essential oils. I think this is the lemongrass scent, and I try to pour a few drops in the sink just to help make sure that it always smells fresh in there. So that's a good tip, that after you clean, instead of buying things that may be harmful as far as chemicals, you can just put a few drops of essential oil, whatever scent you like, inside of your garbage disposal and the other side as well. Okay, guys, we are almost there. We are almost finished. And I'm just wiping off our bar stools and using some olive oil to shine them. I like to do that once or twice a month just because they get so dried out. So I shine them up real good and they just look brand new.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
So do you guys use a broom to sweep your floors, or do you vacuum? And I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers, content creators, use their vacuums to sweep, and I do sometimes. I also have the little robot that can do it, but sometimes I just want to just sweep myself because I feel like I do a better job. So which one do you prefer?